One of the things that has been a really delight to watch what has happened with this group is we came from women making rugs out of funky t-shirts cut up into and designs that were sort of more or less not particularly elegant but primitive and worthwhile. They're folk art, and that's always what's been the basics thing here, is that these are authentic folk art. These women have not been taught in schools. They know nothing about how to color value or anything. They are just hooking their lives. They live amongst chickens and donkeys and burros and children and the sky and corn and plowing the fields, and that's what they hook rugs about. But what I have seen happen to them is as their rugs have gained in value, because the quality of their rugs has also gained in value, partly because of all this wool that has been donated from rug hookers all over the United States and Canada. And their self-confidence has grown as they are selling more rugs, are having opportunities to sell rugs in the United States, are helping their families by providing income to their families. And the women themselves, in fact, I often wonder which is more important. Is it the fact that they're bringing money into the family, or is it the fact that they have personal worth and self-value because they are doing so? And so from those first pictures I took of the women where they were holding their rugs up in front of their faces, to now when I say, okay, we need the picture, it's 2014, it's time for our yearly picture. Now they have great pride in themselves. They show their rugs. They're easy and confident in themselves, and they know that they are artists. They've been featured now in 4 or 5 different magazine articles, and I always show them, bring them copies of the magazines, and they say, "We're las Rancheritas, we are artists," and they say it with pride, and it's true. And to watch them come from these very simple, crude little rugs to now, some of them are, they're giant. And their whole scenes from their village, from little men, plowing in their fields with corn, and their little houses in the background, and goats and flowers, and they still have this beautiful, authentic folk art quality to them. They're untrained artists, but they have an intrinsic artistic ability. In fact, I was asking one of the women once, I said, "And Selma, where do you get your ideas? How do you do it?" And she said, "Well, I had this one rug, and I went out at night, and I was looking at the stars, and the stars were so beautiful." And she thought, I'm going to make a nighttime rug. And so she made this beautiful rug.